Good morning and welcome to my video. My name's Julie, and if you're new here, I am trying to lose some weight following a calorie controlled diet and eating healthily and exercising and stuff like that. So if you've not been here before, a brief history of me. I started on YouTube probably almost 2 years ago, and I was doing Slimming World, and I lost just over 3 stones, something like that. And then I changed over to calorie counting because Slimming World was no longer kind of working for me. I think that's sturdy now. And over the last year, my weight loss faltered slightly. I wasn't really in the zone. I wasn't really concentrating on calorie counting or dieting generally. The first lockdown I was really good. I was going out for loads of walks and runs and really enjoyed life. The last lockdown last year really messed with my head, and I really struggled. And then my dad got ill and various other life things happened that meant I just wasn't focusing on myself and on losing weight. So inevitably I went downhill rapidly, and over Christmas mainly I gained a lot of weight back. So I gained probably like 2 stone or something. I can't remember what I was on my last weigh-in. I think I need to look back at my app, but my phone is in my tripod, so I can't look. But anyway, I lost weight the first week of doing doing calorie controlled dieting again from Christmas. I think I had something like a £2 loss, so that's quite good. And then last week my scales would not work at all, so I was stepping on. I've got 2 sets of scales. One is traditional and one was a more digital scale. So I'd swapped over to the digital scale thinking it would be more accurate. And I stepped on last week and it weighed me about 12 different weights. So I decided to go ahead and order myself a Renpho scale. I've seen a few people talk about them, and if you look at the reviews are generally quite good. They were on offer on Amazon, and I've got a gift voucher for Amazon, so it didn't cost me anything. So I thought I'll give them a go. It shows you your body fat percentage, your muscle mass and all the rest of it, and it's actually fairly scary when you look at the percentages. I don't know how accurate they are. There were people saying that they weighed themselves and then they weighed themselves holding a kettlebell and it increased their fat mass. So it's obviously got some sort of formula rather than it being an analysis of anything within your foot or anything when you step on the scales. So, but it's still a guide, so you still see your fat going down with your weight and stuff. So it's still helpful to a degree to someone like me who's got no access to a gym or anything with any other kind of fat measurements. So I stepped on last week and decided not to record a weigh-in update video because I knew that there had been a bit of a difference between the old scales and the new scales, and I thought I'd just give myself a week to get used to it. I actually didn't give myself quite a week. I went back and actually weighed on Tuesday, and now I'm recording this on Thursday just because life's been hectic, but I'm going back to a Tuesday weigh-in. So I weighed on Tuesday, so this time next week it'll be a full week. But it was good news anyway. I weighed on Tuesday, which was, I think I previously weighed on the Thursday, and I have lost 4 pounds. Well, I think it's actually technically 4.2, something like that, but 4 pounds. So I'm really happy. This week has gone really well. I'm finally back in the zone with my exercising for the first time, really, I think properly in a couple of years. Last year I kind of got into it a little bit, but never felt fully immersed into it like I'm doing at the moment. I feel back in the zone like I was when I was doing 8-day obsession, back when I was doing Slimming World and I was successful. And I know people say you can't out-exercise a bad diet and all the rest of it. Yeah, I get that. I know that's the case. But for me personally, when I'm exercising, it helps my mental health. It also somehow puts me into the zone, so I'm less likely to eat bad things because, I don't know, my body just sort of almost thinks you're wasting your time. You've done all that exercise while you're doing it. However, it also means that if I do have a day where I eat a bit more than I should, I have got a little bit of flexibility in there, and I think that's the difference, is that, you know, yesterday I went out for a coffee with my sister and we shared a portion of fruit toast from Starbucks, so I had half a portion, and I knew, I mean I was actually within my calories for the day anyway, but I knew that even if I wasn't, I was going to be doing a 45-minute endurance ride. So I just thought, you know, I'm still on a calorie deficit because my calories are already worked out in a deficit and the exercise is a bonus, and as long as you're not doing it all the time, I think it's absolutely fine. So yeah, I think at the moment it's going quite well. There's still stuff going on in my private life, like with my dad and stuff, that isn't good, but at the moment I'm managing to keep a handle on it. and focus on me a little bit more. I've even done a bit of meditating this week at night, so I'm really trying to sort of like get back into the healthy mindset. My one deviance is coffee. So there's nothing coming up this week as far as I'm aware that will hamper my weight loss at all. Work have got their awards ceremony tonight, but I'm actually not going to it. I opted out in the end because it's a face-to-face event with a lot of people. I didn't want to be in a position where, although it's COVID safe, that I ended up getting something, and then if I had some news about my dad, I wouldn't be able to go and see him. So I opted out of it deliberately. The next big kind of thing I've got really is our late Christmas party, which will be the 11th of Feb. So I am going to that. So there will be food and drink. I won't be drinking, I don't think, 'cause I think I'm going to drive, but there will be nice food and stuff there. So I'm going to eat what I like on that day because it's my Christmas do. But apart from that, I've got nothing else planned really. Within this £4 weight loss this week, Eddie and I had breakfast out on Saturday. You'd have seen that in my what I ate in a day, and it was a lovely breakfast, really nice. And again, I was quite restrained. I didn't eat the extra egg. I gave it to Eddie, and it felt like a healthy-ish choice. And I didn't eat much again for the rest of the day until my evening meal. So yeah, I feel like I'm back in the zone, everyone. I hope you're all getting on well with your weight losses, and I hope you're all managing to stay on track and are happy with what plan you're following and what you're doing. I am trying to catch up on as many as I can watching on here. So if I haven't already commented on yours, sometimes I watch whilst I'm working and I don't always comment, but I'm always like looking in and seeing what people are doing if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube and you just comment in my videos, then let me know how you're getting on, because I'm really interested to find out and see if we're all on track. I'm not setting any mad goals for this week. I'm just happy with how it's going at the moment, just to see a decline happening. And obviously I did my exercising last night. I'm exercising it again today. I'm back on it with that. So I'm just going to keep trying to focus on myself, and that's it really. So I shall see you next week if you're here just for weigh-ins, and if not, if you're here for other stuff, then I'll probably have a video up later in the week. I'm still not back consistently uploading because I'm still finding it very difficult with work to find time to edit videos on a regular, consistent basis, but I'm hoping that will change in the future. Like I say, I'm almost at my 2 years on YouTube, so when I reach my 2 years, I might do a giveaway. If I can get to 1,000 subscribers, that'd be wonderful. I'm kind of around the 950. I've been around the 950 mark for ages. So if you're not subscribed, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, if you're interested in a rambling old woman talking for hours, then I'd be more than happy to have you. And we're building a nice little community, so feel free to comment down below and let me know what you're doing and what's happening in your lives. And yeah, I shall see you next week for another one. See you soon. Take care. Bye.